Hi guys, welcome to the February installment of our Nature Journal series. So every month this year I'd like to try and do a video at the end of the month. It would probably be sort of in the first week of the next month, just going over what I've been up to in my Nature Journal that month. So I am basing this off Lara Gastinger's perpetual Nature Journal. So basically she has a journal that contains 52 spreads, and one for every week of the year. And so she'll do one double page for January 1st to 7th, and then every year in that week she goes back to that page and she'll add in something from nature that she found that year. So her work turns out so beautifully, and the journal is just filled with these snippets of where she's been, what she found, and I think it's such a beautiful way to capture and remember your experiences. So I've modified a little bit. I'm using this moleskin, what am I talking about? The Travelers Company standard size, and this is in the chocolate, I believe. You can see this was basically February, so we just had snow until we had probably almost 3 or 4 feet in the backyard, and we still have snow on the lawn, but the grass is starting to peek through. So and here's our little empty dove's nest. But what I was saying is I modified her for her journal a little bit, so I'm just, instead of doing it weekly, I'm just doing it monthly. So I have pages for January, pages for February, and then every year I'll just come back to those pages and add a little snippet of nature from that year. Okay, so we've gone on this walk to the front of the driveway because I wanted to show you the moss that's growing on the rock here under the snow. So it's really fascinating to me. The other one doesn't have any moss growing on it, so it's just funny how like the moss will grow somewhere and then it's really alive and thriving in the snow. You can see here the little squirrels have made holes for their nuts just everywhere across the lawn. But yeah, so I went there, I wanted to sort of capture that, and I did do a little sketch of that in my nature journal. And then I also found these leaves, so there wasn't a lot out there. But I found these and I really liked the look of it, so I do bring this in and we do sketch that. I also brought in a little twig of the dogwood branch, this one here, so I really liked the colourings of it, and I wanted to get this in the journal, but I didn't get time to do that. So We'll see. I might go back and add that in, or maybe not, but you can see here, like, that's the same place, and look how, like, all the grasses there are covered with snow. It's just, everything's covered in snow. Okay, so you can see that I have some of these plates of dried specimens we've collected, and a lot of these we actually collected last year in January and February, because I wanted to start doing this last year. So, but anyway, this is the one from January, so when I've shot some of this footage, so I wanted to put this in the January one and sort of catch up with that. So I'm just kind of laying it out here and seeing which angle I want to, you know, draw, and how I want to place that on the page. And then this is going to go in February's pages. This is one that I found this month. So I don't show much of the drawing process for this, but I'm just hoping that it inspires you to incorporate nature journaling somehow into your sketchbook. So it doesn't have to be a different journal like this. It can just be pages as you feel inspired in your, you know, regular sketchbook. So the other thing I wanted to do for February were the hydrangeas here, the dried hydrangeas, because they're still out on the hydrangea bushes, and I just really, really love them. They're so delicate and beautiful. Okay, so you can see here that I am using some different supplies. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm comfortable with and what will work for me long term. So I haven't quite figured that out. And I'm also not taking too much time. Like, you could see the delicate lace work on the sort of skeleton leaves there. And I just kind of really just did a quick sketch to sort of give that impression, and yeah, then just leaving it at that for this sketchbook. Two kind of points of inspiration that I have is that I really want to remember some of these things so that I can remember to paint them, but also, you know, in more detail. But also I want the videos to be, you know, achievable for me. So I don't want to take too long and then not be able to get the video done. I just want to be able to share a little bit of nature every month. I think it's just such a nice way to kind of experience that month. And you're kind of coming to it from a whole different angle and sort of looking for different things around you. I remember when we were kids, we just loved to collect eucalyptus leaves and banksias and gum nuts and all different kinds of seed pods. So this is a really nice sort of opportunity. If you have kids, you can get them to do their nature journal and you can do yours. So you can see here, this is the second leaf and I haven't even finished it yet, so I will probably finish that for next month. I'm not sure, but at least it's in there, so it's a little bit of progress. And you can see that I have started the moss drawing from the front gate, but I want to do a little bit more work on it. But this is a sketchbook where I'm not too stressed. I just want to get a couple of things in, try some different techniques, try some different materials, and have a little play for that month. So I'm all prepared for March, and I'm hoping that I can get some cherry blossoms and we can do those for this month. So we'll see how that goes. So the other thing is that the last video was on February favourite mixes, and I love some of the mixes that you guys put under the video. So what I might do in those videos, the favourite monthly mixes videos, is do a segment at the end and try out some of your guys' favourite mixes as well. So if you have anything that you have been enjoying, put it in the comments of the last video, and I will pick a few of those and we will mix and swatch those as well. So I have a couple of other videos coming up this week, and I hope you enjoyed those as well. And until then, let me know if you have been sketching anything that you've been enjoying from nature, or something that you found, or if you are thinking of doing this, or if you follow along with Lara. It's really wonderful. So also on Monday mornings, sometimes at 11 AM, she does you can see there, she wouldn't wake up, but she was wagging her tail. She does lives sometimes on Monday mornings, and my stomach sinks when I miss them. It's like you've just lost this little piece of a little treasure. But anyway, so try and keep an eye out for those. They're really lovely. And until the next video, I will see you guys. Bye.